Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus and bring you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the top 5 pass rushers in the NFL. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. To make this list, you got to be one of the movers and the shakers on the defensive side of the ball. You got to be one of the guys that put your hands in the dirt that literally makes the offensive line terrified of you. You got to be able to not only make it happen with sacks, either deflections. You got to have moves. It's a lot of things that make you on this list. So these are my top 5 elite pass rushers in the NFL for this year. Coming in at number 5, this guy used to terrorize the New England Patriots until he joined the New England Patriots. You're looking at Bill Belichick, and so many people think of Bill Belichick teams as he's the puppet master. He's controlling the defense. He's doing all these other things. You think of his schemes, the schematic breakdowns, and what he's able to do. And then you turn and you see him pop every single week on television. I'm talking about Matt Judon, formerly a member of the Baltimore Ravens, and now look at him on the New England Patriots as a defensive captain. You're looking at what he's able to do each and every week for this team. He's making smart plays. He's not only using just his bull rush as the power, but he has the swim moves as well. He's not only deflecting balls, but he's making sure his teammates are getting open because he's getting doubled and tripled by offensive linemen, tight ends, and running backs. When you think of them chip blocking him with 3 people, and I'm thinking to myself, this guy is really going off. And you're seeing the production he's able to put and what he's able to help this Patriots team do on defense. Just look at some of the games that they have where they keep teams under 13 points. And that allows them to have some type of chance offensively. He's a phenomenal talent, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the NFL. That's why he's at number 5 on this list. Coming in number 4, a lot of times we don't give guys credit because they play on bad teams. This is one of those cases. Brian Burns needs a lot more credit. At the trade deadline, we saw a lot of guys trying to trade for this gentleman here. You had the Eagles in there. You had the Browns in there. You had so many different teams trying to get his services because when he is on the field, the defense is just that much better as a defense. I'm talking about the young kid, Brian Burns. When he puts his hand in the dirt, left side, right side, doesn't matter. He can be on either side of the ball and still create havoc. He's a matchup nightmare physically, and when he bends the edges, he's going out of his way, and he's making offensive linemen look silly. The way that he's able to get to the pass rusher, even when the ball's thrown, he's got these guys speeding up the clock in their head and making miscues all over the place, overthrowing, underthrowing, and then moving in the pocket, being scared to even keep their eyes down the field. This is why Brian Burns is on this list at number 4, because he's dominating. It doesn't matter that his team's having a bad year. He's individually showing you why he's that type of talent. Coming in at number 3, I've had a little trouble with this because I went back and forth with myself. I said, it's tough. This top 3 is tough because you got some real dogs on this list. You got some real bad boys on this list that really make some noise, and I had to go with Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons' production has been up and down, but we look at it. He's been asked to be a linebacker sometimes. He's been asked to put his hand in the dirt sometimes. He's been asked to pass rush. He's been asked to get back in coverage sometimes. So he's a hybrid at this point. He has put his hand in the dirt more this year, but when he's on, he's on. When he is attacking, he's attacking. And it's become very clear. He is past DeMarcus Lawrence as the best pass rusher on this team. And when he gets going, you see where he's doing the spin move. You see when he's chopping down the offensive lineman's arms. You see when he's pushing the bull rush on the offensive lineman. You see when he's doing the speed drill. You see when he's breaking through double teams. He's doing the damn thing. Micah Parsons is a young stud for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's continuously letting his voice be heard through his play on the field. He's become a leader on that team, and he's leading that defense to one of the best defensive teams in the NFL. That's why he's at number 3. Coming in at number 2, the kid from Cali. You're looking at one of the famous families in the NFL. With his brother plays for the Chargers. You're looking at what he's doing for the 49ers. When he's in there, it's just a different savagery on the field. You're just looking at a different energy. You're looking at a different hype when he's on the field. And he gets himself so hyped that you see it spread throughout the 49er organization on defense. You see it spread to Debo. You see McCaffrey starting to pick it up. You see Kittle with it. What Nick Bosa is doing, he is literally attacking. You saw in the game against Miami how he was going crazy. You saw in the game against Atlanta what he was doing. You saw different things that what he does in these games and how he rips the quarterback's head off. When you see him attacking on that corner with that low stance and he jumps out there, it's tough. It's tough for any offensive lineman to stick with him, and he's made his point. The way that he's played, the defensive rookie of the year, the way that he's carried himself even through injuries, the way that he's bounced back, the way that he has his 49ers team busting heads even though their quarterbacks are injured, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Nick Bosa's on this list at number 2 because he's carrying the 49ers defense with the flag. He's making sure that the buck stops with him, the accountability stops with him, and he holds everybody accountable on that defense. His defensive play, his double teams, his triple teams, his sniffing out the run, his ability to tackle some of the best runners in the game, whether it be wide receivers, whether it be running backs, whether it be XYZ receivers. He's doing whatever it needs to be done to do it. And that's why he's number 2 on this list. And then I got number 1. In Cleveland, he's dominating. Let's just be clear. He's moving the piles. He's got his arms always out. He's playing in the cold. Let's just talk about Myles Garrett for a little bit. Myles Garrett is not only changing the defensive mindset in Cleveland, he's done it since he was a rookie. He came in and he's been dominating every single game. You look at the best offensive lineman that he goes up against every single week, and he's continuously giving them problems. You look at how they don't run the ball against him. They don't pass the ball on his side. They're doing so many things that Myles Garrett is taking over games. His pass rush, the way that he's able to stop the run when he does and when he is on there for run plays, it's just infectious, his attitude. And the way that he's able to galvanize his defense when the offense isn't working, that's why he's number 1 on this list. That's why he's putting in the work. He's putting in the work. He's watching the film. He's lifting the weights. He's doing everything. And he's slowly become one of the most fierce competitors on the football field in the NFL. These are my top 5 NFL pass rushers in the NFL. I want to know your list. Do you agree with my list? Do you like it? Do you want to see something different? Put it in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.